In a quiet town where rivers sigh, and mountains cradle drifting sky, lived a girl with broken sound, her mother's voice forever drowned. Suzu was her given name, but grief had left her heart in flame. For once she sang with fearless grace, until the river stole that face. Her mother's song, her guiding light, vanished in a flood of night, and with her went the will to sing, leaving silence like a broken wing. So Suzu walked through days subdued, her voice locked in a muted mood. Friends would talk, but she would nod, as though the world were something flawed. But somewhere deep in digital air, a world existed bright and rare. A realm called you, where hearts were shown, as avatars their souls had grown. In you, the shy could brightly blaze, the small could rise in dazzling ways. A million eyes, a million dreams, connected through electric streams, dragged there once by loyal friend. Hiroka pulled her past the end of fear that wrapped her weary chest, and said, "Let this be your second breath." A scanner glowed, it read her soul, unveiled her shape beyond control, and from that flash of shining code, a stunning figure slowly flowed, tall and radiant, fierce and fair, a gown of fire, a manner of hair, like rising suns in velvet hue. The world beheld her, calling Belle. Where Suzu trembled, Belle would stand. Where Suzu hid, Belle took command. And when Belle opened up her throat, the heavens answered every note. Her song burst out like dawn's release, a shattered heart finding peace. Across the screens, the people cried, as if their own wounds heard replied. "She is a miracle," they'd say. "She is the light that shows the way." Yet Suzu still, behind the glow, was fragile, lost, and moving slow. For Belle could sing what Suzu feared, the sorrow she had never cleared, the voice of loss, the ache of grief, released through sound like falling leaf. And while the world adored the star, a shadow lurked from very far, a figure fierce, with broken hide, a beast in anger, dark inside. He roamed the halls of you with rage, a wounded soul in golden cage. The crowd would chase, the mods would hunt, to strip his mask and end the stunt. But Belle, with heart too kind to fear, felt something in his silent tear. Not monster born, but pain in skin, a child still screaming deep within. She followed him through shattered lands, past ruined towers, burning sands. She sang not loud, not proud or strong, but soft, like someone asking, "Wrong?" And in her voice, so gently clear, the beast felt something close to near, a memory, a distant flame, of someone who had known his name. For he was once a boy alone, in a house of fear and broken tone. Bruises painted purple skies, across his arms and frightened eyes. His father's rage was storm and chain, his every breath was born in pain. And so in you, he wore his might, to mask the terror of his night. But Belle saw through the claws and flame, the trembling boy beneath the name. And through her song, she softly swore, "You don't have to be afraid anymore." Yet danger closed and fast and cold, as hunters traced his avatar bold. The truth would tear his shield away, and so Belle chose a braver way. She broke the wall between the worlds. Let you and earth in light be twirled. She sang not as the shining bell, but as the girl who once fell. Her real face, her trembling breath, her grief, her love, her brush with death. She sang of rivers, of her mom, of how she wished she'd held on long. And through the screens, the people froze, as Suzu's naked courage rose. No makeup, no disguise to wear, just honest song in open air. The beast, who watched with broken sight, saw something real in human light. Not Belle the star, but Suzu true, who sang the pain he always knew. And in that truth, he found the strength to face his fear, to cross the length between the child he was and is, to choose not rage, but gentleness. So while the world began to heal, and digital skies once more would gleam, Suzu too found something new, the courage to let her heart sing too. For voices lost can still be found, and broken souls can still resound. A song is not what leaves the throat, it's what the trembling heart can note. And though the past will always stay, it need not steal tomorrow's way. For love still lives in fragile sound, in every note that dares be found. So sing, O world, with open flame, of every hurt that has a name. For in the music, souls can see, we are not broken, we are free.